Hey Forge fans, Anthony Urciuoli here. As part of the Forge Audio Network, I'm your digital host. When Forge FC and Cavalry FC meet in the Canadian Premier League, you can be sure the two sides are going to put on a show for 90 plus minutes. And once again, they both delivered. Forge picked up its first point of the season playing Cavalry to a 2-2 draw in Forge's 2022 CPL home opener at Tim Hortons Field in Hamilton. Forge started quickly. That was one of the keys to the match. We'll get to the keys in a bit. Forge did get the start they wanted. They opened the scoring in the third minute thanks to Alessandro Hoja-Rapport. His banger from outside the box gave Forge a 1-0 lead. But Cavalry responded with a pair of goals inside the final 15 minutes of the first half, leaving Forge to play catch-up once again. Now, Coach Bobby Smirniotis says Forge has carried the play for 2 consecutive weeks, but were made to pay for a few mistakes.
You know, when you look across at it and you look at the first half today, I think there's just a couple of lapses there, and the ball ends up in our goal. And before that, I think we're good to be up for a second goal, especially with Mubin's Passius's chance there in the first half on a great ball through. There's a good shout for a penalty there in the first half. So I thought, we're excellent. We moved things around in our formation today, with having 5 of our natural 7 defenders out today, and only having 2 natural guys there move things around. So I thought the guys did great in what we wanted to show. And then 45 minutes gone and you're down. It's a tough one. We've come out in the second half. I think we've done a good job. We again had some very good opportunities, and it's taken a moment of brilliance. And sometimes you need brilliance when you have brilliant players.
There's a lot of history between these two sides. Cavalry conceded 19 fouls, 4 of which resulted in bookings. Forge gave up 4 fouls, but didn't see a booking until Garvid Medusala saw a yellow in the 72nd minute. Forge carried the play with better than 60% of the possession, and finally got its equalizer from David Chouanier, who hit an absolute rocket with his left boot from inside the box that went under the bar and into the top right corner. Smirniotis said it was difficult to not have David Chouanier in the starting 11, but Chouanier says whether he's a starter or coming onto the pitch as a sub, he just wants to contribute.
For sure. Starting a game and being on the bench is a difference, but the goals remain the same. I think you got to be ready for whatever situation happens. It's a coach decision, and then you just got to go with it. And today I got subbed in and I did my job.
I mentioned Chouanier's beautiful late strike to salvage a draw for Forge. Chouanier joked that he closed his eyes and hoped for the best.
Yeah, I think every time I score a goal, it's a nice feeling. You don't get a better feeling. Obviously, a win is a better feeling, but scoring goals is also a pretty great, good feeling. I got a good ball from Marcus, top of the box, and I just, close my eyes and shot it. You just hope it goes in. I mean, with training, your angle and just aim for a spot, and you hope for the best almost, but it was a nice goal.
All right, let's go back now and look at those 3 keys that were laid out before the match, and we'll see how Forge did. Start strong was one of them. Forge did it. They got the goal in the 3rd minute. They opened the scoring at home, had the crowd on their feet. They did just that. And so, from that standpoint, it was a success. Another key for Forge coming into this match, set pieces. They played a factor in their opening loss against Pacific. In this match, no goals off set pieces, but Forge did have 4 corner opportunities, and Cavalry had 1. Forge also with some opportunities, close range free kicks, weren't able to execute, so a non-factor in this game. The 3rd key for this match for Forge was hit the target. They had a lot of trouble against Pacific doing that. Only 2 hit the mark. Much better in this one. 4 of Forge's 10 attempts ended up on target. So an improvement. On the flip side, though, Cavalry did find that, again, shots on target. Forge getting beaten in that department for the second game in a row now. Cavalry hit the mark on 6 of their 10 shot opportunities. Forge had 60% of the possession. Cavalry, though, made the most of their opportunities. All right, next up for Forge FC, a return to Tim Hortons Field in Hamilton on Saturday, April 23rd. They will play FC Edmonton. Both clubs will be looking for their first wins of this young Canadian Premier League season. I will be there, and I hope to see you there.